You're listening to WSUK, we suck. Playing all the back-to-back crap you don't want to hear. Here's a new release from 24voltmod.com. It's a battery comparison between a wimpy 9-volt battery and the awesome 24-volt mod. Head on over to 24voltmod.com. Use promo code VIDEO20 and take 20% off your order. Unleash the power of your bass or guitar active pickups with the 24-volt mod and just say no to 9 volts. Act now. Supplies are limited and time is even limited. More limited. Head on over there and get one before we sell out. 24voltmod.com. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Hey, this is Jay from 24voltmod.com. Bear with me. I've been trying to record this video for about 6 or 7 hours nonstop. I've been having issues with the computer hardware and things like that, so I'm just going to try to get through this and get it all done in one shot. And if I sound a little bit nasally, that's because the weather changed here and my allergies are acting up. It's nothing to be concerned with. What I have here is a comparison between a 9-volt battery and the 24-volt mod using Seymour Duncan Duality pickups. We're just going to hop right into it. My settings are basically all the same across the board except for a little drum track I have in here just for tempo. The volume settings on each channel are minus 6.67 decibels. I have 4 channels here with 2 different tones between them. On the first 2 channels, we're using Guitar Rig 5, and my signal chain is a Schecter C1 Platinum that I've equipped with Seymour Duncan Duality pickups. Obviously a 9-volt battery and a 24-volt mod on the different tracks. And I'm plugged into a Motu M4 interface and using Reaper, the evaluation version. And I was using Cakewalk, but I was having some difficulty, so I went ahead and switched over to Reaper. Yeah, I'm old school. I've been using Cakewalk for a long time. And on the first 2 channels here, we're using a setting called Slipknot Wild. I guess it's supposed to be sort of like a Zach Wild tone. I'm just going to show you that the settings are identical on both channels. And first we'll play the 9-volt sample. Next we'll play the 24-volt mod sample with the Slipknot Wild setting. Just a slight difference there in the playback on those 2 tracks. The 24-volt mod seems to make the track sound a little bit less compressed, a little bit tighter. On the next 2 tracks, we're using an ultra high gain setting called Metalcore 51. I'll show you that the settings are the same on both channels. If you read my blog post, you'll know that I mentioned that the pickup, the bridge pickup especially, seemed to distort a little bit too easily with the ultra high gain setting, almost kind of like a breakup kind of sound that it got. It almost sounded real close to the Swedish chainsaw sound you get from the Boss heavy metal pedal, and that may actually be desirable to some people. Now I'm going to go ahead and play you the 9-volt channel with the Metalcore 51, and you'll notice at the beginning of the track here there's a lot of extra noise. I tried my hardest to minimize that noise. It was just such a high gain setting I couldn't really do much. Now on the 24 volt mod track, using the Metalcore 51 setting, that noise was really kind of diminished a lot because the 24 volt mod increased the headroom of that bridge pickup and it just didn't distort as easily. There's still a little tiny bit of noise there, but it's not nearly as bad. What I'd like to do is also play you the two tones combined, first with 9 volt and then with 24 volt. Those two tones seem to blend really well together for some reason to my ears, and I just thought you might want to hear what it sounded like, so I'm going to go ahead and do the 9 volt channels with the Slipknot Wild tone and the Metalcore 51 tone together. Now I would like to play you both of those tones together with the 24 volt mod channels. And that was just a little simple riff I threw together. It ain't nothing special. I'm not that great of a guitar player by any means. But so you can see there's a little bit of difference in the waveforms, and there's a little bit of difference what it sounds like with the compression of the pickup itself when you use the 24 volt mod. Besides the 24 volt mod, the things that you can hear, let's just talk about the Seymour Duncan Duality pickups. First off, these are my own opinions. Yours may differ. But I think that these may be some of the best active pickups on the market, if not the best. They seem to kind of respond and morph to whatever genre of music you're playing, whatever style you're playing. The cleans are really super crisp. Overdriven tones are really crunchy and tight. Distortion is creamy and smooth, I guess would be the best way I could describe it. And no matter what genre you pick, it seems like the pickup was made for that genre at the particular time you're playing it. And if you switch over to something else, it seems like it was just made for that too. And it's really kind of hard to describe. I'm surprised a lot more people don't talk about these pickups, because I think Seymour Duncan has something pretty special with these. Overall, I'm going to have a real hard time switching back to the stock EMGs that were in my Schecter. Highly recommend giving these pickups a shot if you're in the market for some new pickups. Now you can just swap out, if you already have EMGs, you can just swap them out with the existing EMG wiring if you have the quick connect on the back of your EMG pickups. I'm going to be doing a few more short videos of tone comparisons with the 24 volt mod and the 9 volt battery with clean tones and some overdrive tones and different things. So I might do 1 or 2 more videos on these pickups. I'm also in the process currently of testing Fishman Fluence pickups, so I'm going to have some updates on that coming pretty soon. I'm going to be running a promo over on my website, 24voltmod.com. You can head on over there and use promo code VIDEO20 at checkout and get 20% off your order. That code's good until supplies run out, so it's a limited time offer. Get over there and get one before we sell out. I thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, I would appreciate it if you give me a like, a subscribe, maybe even a share. Thanks so much for watching. I sure hope you have a great day. It's time to do the promo. You're listening to WSUK. We suck. Playing all the back-to-back shit you don't want to hear. I mean, seriously, who wants to listen to this shit? I f***ing work here and I don't want to listen to this shit. What? Word.